Can coaching help to resolve conflicts? Someone asked me that, and I think it's a very important question because conflict has such a tremendous cost in organizations. I mean, in various aspects, not only the legal or financial costs that might occur if a conflict takes on that kind of proportion, but on a personal and human level, people are very stressed out by conflict. They might lose sleep, they might lose appetite, they might have an impact on their health, they might be absent from work due to a conflict. And we know very well that people leave their jobs many times due to a conflict with a boss or a colleague. So it's not something that should be overlooked. Imagine also the time that is lost talking about conflict, worrying about conflict, discussing conflict, trying to manage conflict. And this is something that occurs in every type of industry. Few organizations have ways or a culture that enables them to solve conflict easily. Now, can coaching help? Coaching can help because it's a great and enhanced communication style. So there are different situations in which you might find yourself involved in conflict in a workplace. First of all, you might be in conflict with somebody. And here you can use self-coaching to sort of work out what are the main issues there. Second of all, you might be helping a colleague who is in conflict with somebody. And there again, you can use a coaching approach to help them think through the problem and understand what are really the issues at stake. And thirdly, you might be called upon to sort of mediate informally or resolve a conflict between two people. So in this third situation, I would say that in addition to having coaching skills, you would need to have at least the basics of mediation skills, because being a neutral party in the middle of two conflicting parties is a very delicate place to be, and you need to have not only the will, you need also to have structures and techniques for that. So let's go back to the first two cases in which I think that coaching can really help. The first one is you're in conflict with somebody. You have a great emotional turmoil, you don't know what to make with it, and it kind of blocks you with that person. So there are a few self-coaching questions or reflection points that you can engage in. First of all is find a time when you can sort of let the emotional level sort of come down a little bit and you're ready to think within yourself, and ask yourself, what is really at stake here? What am I really mad about? Sometimes we get a superficial view of what is bothering us. So if you ask yourself what is really bothering me, you might notice that it's not a transactional issue like, you know, I want more money, or, you know, I want the bigger office, or whatever it may be. Or I want them to say I'm sorry. Actually, there's usually a deeper underlying issue, and it's usually one of your values that is hurt. So when you think about it, maybe what you want is more freedom, or maybe what you want is respect, or maybe what you want is recognition for your work. So think about that. When you start seeing what is really at stake, then you can also start imagining what it is that you would like out of this situation. Is it really that you want that person to apologize at all costs, or is it something else? Maybe you want to move, or maybe you just want one of your projects to be accepted. And the last thing that you're going to ask yourself is, what am I ready to do to obtain the result that I want? And in the workplace, it's always very delicate. You might not always want to go for obtaining a result when you think of what the advantages and disadvantages may be. So this is one way that asking yourself open-ended coaching questions can help you calm down a little bit, get the emotional level to quell a little bit, and start reflecting in terms more of values, of what is really meaningful for you deep inside. In my next video, I'll tell you how to help a colleague who's in conflict with someone. Okay.